Hi everyone, this is lesson 9.2, combining two functions, sums and difference. So we already talked about that functions can be combined together with multiple functions to create a new and perhaps more complicated function. This new function can be combined using standard operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, there are three key methods to calculate the combination of functions. They all have their own advantage and disadvantage. The three methods are numerical, algebraic, and graphical. So the numeric is basically what we talked about last lecture. Evaluate, then combine. So evaluate what is the answer for f of x, then what is the answer for g of x. Then you add them or subtract them or multiply or divide them, and that will give you the answer for the new function. The algebraic method is combine, then evaluate. So you first combine f of x with g of x. That will give you h of x. Then you can solve what h of x is by subbing in x with a value. For the third method, graphical, the graph of h of x can be found by adding or subtracting the output of f of x and g of x at a specific input value. So in real life, example of combining multiple functions is like sound from a string instrument such as a violin. We all know that violin have 4 strings, and each one creates its own unique sine-like wave pattern. They have their own unique sound. When an individual strokes all the strings at once, the overall sound produced is the addition for all the strings. And let's call it capital F. So capital F will be equal to sine x1, that's the first string, plus sine x2 of the second string, plus sine x3, that's the third string, plus sine x4, that's the last string. Where f of x, capital F of x, is the total sound, f1 to x4 is each string on the violin. So taking a look at example 1 from the learning resources. Determine at value x equals 2 when f of x equals to 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 and g of x equals to x squared plus 1 over x. What will be h of x when g of x plus f of x plus g of x? Let's use the numeric method. So we evaluate first and then we combine. So we first evaluate what f of x is when x is equal to 2. So we sub in 2 back into this original equation that's going to give us 2 times 2 to the power of 2 minus 3 times 2 plus 2 equals to 4. So f of 2 equals to 4. Then we see what g of 2 equals to, and that will give us 2.5. We know h of 2 equals to f of 2 plus g of 2. That's going to give us 4 plus 2.5 equals to 6.5. Question B asks us what is the difference between f of x minus g of x. So let's use the values we already got from the previous question. So at x equals to 2, f of 2 equals to 4, and g of 2 equals to 2.5. Therefore, h of 2 equals to f of 2 minus g of 2, which is equal to 4 minus 2.5 equals to 1.5. So for question C, let's use the algebraic method. H of x equals to 2 times f of x plus 3 times g of x plus 5. So we first combine these equations together and then we evaluate. So when we combine them, we have 2 times in bracket 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 plus 3 times in bracket x squared plus 1 over x plus 5. And that would give us 3x squared minus 6x plus 3 over x plus 9. We simply plug in x equals to 2 back into this equation, and that would give us 28.5. Let's take a look at example 2 from your learning resources. Determine f plus g when f is equal to these 3 points and g is equal to these 3 points in algebraic form. Using the line equation of y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, we find out that the slope of f is 2 and the slope of g is 1. Therefore, f of x equals 2x plus 1 and g of x equals to x minus 3. So f plus g of x will be equal to 2x plus 1 plus x minus 3. That will give us 3x minus 2, and that will be the final answer. So that's the end of this lecture.